Okay guys, so I'm going to do a video on high key. I'm shooting in the classroom. I got a nice sunshiny day and the light's coming in. Now it's not shining directly on my subject, because you can see here, like that's direct light, those big light spots, right? That's kind of like direct light. So this would be more of a filter light, really. It's just a very clean kind of even light that works fairly well. So for my settings, first of all, notice I put it on some paper. The seams are obvious, which kind of sucks, but I'm going to overexpose this sucker, and so those seams should disappear, and if not, we can fix that in Photoshop pretty quickly. So I picked a yellow car because yellow is a brighter shade, so I thought it would be fairly easy, plus it looks cool. My camera I put on a tripod so I don't have to move it. I'm going to shoot this thing in AV mode. So up top here, I'm going to put it to AV mode. And I'm shooting at 5.6 because it's a good aperture. Things will be reasonably sharp, but not perfectly sharp. So the front area will be. I'm going to use, right now it's ISO 800, which is kind of high. So I could turn that down. Let's turn the ISO down a little bit. Let's go to 400. I wish there was an in between, but 400 will do. And I don't care about shutter speed because I'm on a tripod. So I'm at 1/80th of a second or so, which is pretty good. Now you notice I have in here, I'm at +2. So that's because I want this bright. High key.
Mr. Sharp, you contact 1081. Mr. Sharp,
high key is tons of brightness, very little shadow areas. So that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna test it and see how it looks. And then the last thing, I'm also going to put on the timer for 2 seconds. I guess it's already there. So to do that on a Nikon, I just hit, or a Canon, sorry, I just hit this little guy here and I set it. Okay. So for focus, let's see. I'm going to put my focus in the middle. So I'm going to set that to focus right in the middle, and I'm going to focus this thing on. Let's see here in a second. Kind of right there around the, see that little line? When you're shooting things that are bright, you want to find a spot of contrast. If I just focused on the middle of that car on the yellow, or on the middle of the white, I wouldn't have enough contrast. So I picked that kind of the line that's just above the front wheel for my shot. So that should work pretty good. So let's take the picture. It's going to focus. Take the shot. There's my image. It's pretty clean. Kind of like it. I'll take a bunch more. One other thing that I can do with this car, if I want, I can take a mirror, right? And I could take it in here and I could be like, I'll kind of show you. See how it picks up, adds a little bit of shine sometimes to things? Now to really get shine, I could go back and catch some more light and really shine. I can't right now with two hands, but you can kind of see, you get the idea of kind of how that's going to work. It's going to add a little bit more light. So I could set up some mirrors here. I could add a secondary light right there. That's kind of cool. Did I hit it? Right there. See how I'm going to get some more shine on that? Right? So I can do stuff like that if I want to. You're still not going to see it in the image. Okay? And I'll show you how to do post in our actual class. That's it.